Pennsylvania, Scott Green, in his first year a year ago, he was the junior world coach in Greco last year. What have been the biggest differences he's made with your Greco wrestling?
I really bought into what Coach Green's brought into our program. You know, has a completely different mindset than any coach out on training. You know, getting time off, getting time in, he looks at everything. I really believe in he knows every detail and does it all for a reason, so I really bought into what he does.
You were saying you'd love to have the opportunity to meet Cadet Sanderson. You're jacked up that he's going to be representing the U.S. at the World Championships, and you were curious as to what keeps Cadet motivated and hungry. What keeps you striving for success?
I just think my whole support program, I'm able to support I have my family. My coaches keep me motivated. Every practice I go to, there's always a reason they're telling me you're doing this for this. And I've had dreams since I was little to be great, to do great things, like some of the people I look up to in wrestling, so that's what really keeps me going, keeps me motivated.
Impressive performance here in Fargo and Greco for your 160-pound big Cadet National Champion from Pennsylvania, Eric Morris.
Excuse me, Eric, could you hang there?
Congratulations to you. I do want to ask you about this match. The deciding points the first period came on the bear hug. Yeah. Does that happen a lot to you?
If I see a guy get out of control, we have some unbroken, so they'll get a little out of control, especially near the edge. Guys are too close to the edge, so they don't want to step out. They're putting their arms up to block, and that's when you can go under and bear hug, and I use that a lot in my wrestling. I get 3 points when I should only be getting 1 a lot of times, so yeah.
To have a high school coach who has such a strong Greco background, I'm not sure how many do. Talk about the influence that he has such a strong Greco background. Yeah,
Coach Green's been doing Greco and freestyle since way before my time. He's coached Dake, he's coached guys come out of Harvard champs, he's coached everybody, O'Connor, you know. He's had guys go in all over the place in the Olympics, and it's just great to have a guy like that working with me, because I know he's looking at my long-term goals as well as my short term, so I know when I'm practicing I'm getting better in the long term, so when I want to be an Olympian, I would say that he's going to take it into consideration to help me get there.
You want to be an Olympic Greco champ or Olympic freestyle champ?
I don't know yet. I mean, I love Greco, I love freestyle. I'm going to have to make a decision sometime. I really like freestyle because I feel like I train a little more for freestyle with the folk style season and everything. Kind of works more hand in hand, so that's what I'm thinking right now, but I love both.
When Cadet Sanderson went to Penn State 2 years ago in your state, what were your thoughts, and then what's since then?
Well, I mean, I talked to him like 5 years ago, just a short conversation, and he goes, yeah, you're going to be a hot guy someday. I was like, or cyclone. And I was like, and then he went to Penn State, I'm like, oh. So I guess I don't want me to be a cyclone anymore, but you know, it was interesting that he came to Pennsylvania. I knew as soon as he went into the Penn State program, they have such a young team. Whether they could win the NCAAs or not, that was a big question in my mind, but the fact that they did with such a young team really shows how capable Cadet is of training guys like that.
When he came back and qualified again, what did that do to motivate you?
A guy like that has been training his entire life. He's in his 30s, that's nuts that he's still been going after that. His body can take that, you know, that means to me that I'm still young. I should be grateful for the gifts and the healthiness I have, and hope that someday I can be as old as him and still wrestle.
Now, I got a quick question. You know, Wyoming Seminary, pretty tough prep program. I mean, you guys set high goals. Are you going after Blair? Does the guys in that team think that as a program you can get to that kind of level as a group?
Yeah, I mean, Blair's always been a tremendous program. They've won prep nationals every year for the past however many years. We strive every year to get the team to beat Blair, and it's really a great check for our guys to see where we're really at, a test, if you will. So it's great to have Blair out there. We're going to come back next year. We're going to try to beat them like we do every year. And, you know, we've been close before, so hopefully we can pull the team together and get there one of these next couple of years.
Well, congratulations on your victory.